Hi guys, so today I am filming part 2 of my bookshelf tour. So I'm going to do like my main bookshelf in this one. So yeah, it's kind of a mess, but it's okay, we'll get through it together. So this is my bookshelf, and then down there at the bottom there's like a bunch of junk that we're not going to go through because it's mostly like encyclopedias and books in Chinese. So yeah, we're just going to do the top 4 shelves. This is the first shelf. So here I have the entire Narnia series by C.S. Lewis. I also have some Star Wars figurines. I have An Abundance of Catherines, Paper Towns, Looking for Alaska by John Green, and then Will Grayson by John Green and David Leviathan, is that how you say his name? Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, Breaking Dawn by Stephenie Meyer. I have like this Parties and Potions book, I don't even remember. Wicked, Witch and Curse by I don't even know who. Nicholas Sparks the Lucky One, and then I have the series of Unfortunate Events books, because who doesn't have those books, right? Then down here I have like this random box. I have a bunch of the Click series books. Yeah, I don't even know, but those are by Lacey Harrison. The Ashleys by Something de la Cruz. I have the Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel series. This isn't all of them. Some of them are on my Kindle. So I have the first one, which was The Alchemist, The Sorceress, and then The Necromancer. And then here I have an Asterix comic and another comic. I have Go Ask Alice by Anonymous, Candide by Voltaire, definitely recommend that one. Henry Reed's Babysitting Service, I don't even know what that is. The Cricket in Times Square by Selden, Marcus Zuzak's The Book Thief, Charlie Bones and the Time Twister by Nimmo. The Printer's Devil by Paul Bajoria, Going Away Shoes by Jill McCorkle. I have 2 of the books in the Mysterious Benedict Society series. I don't know where the first book went. That's a good question. Heaven Looks a Lot Like the Mall by Wendy Mass, Bones of Fairy by Simner, The Day of the Triffids by John Wyndham, Dave Barry's The Shepherd's Angel, and Walter the Christmas Miracle Dog. I Have Lived 1,000 Years by Bitten Jackson. This might also be, yes, this is another book about the Holocaust that I need to read. And then I have some of the Pendragon series, or more like all of it, and then The Secret Garden. And this is my, like, book jar, and this is how I decide what books I'm going to read. And then below that I have my 36 Hours, 125 Weekends in Europe book, which I adore because I love traveling. It's sort of a thing with me. But yeah, this is classics, this is non-classics, so yeah, that's how I do it. Down here I have my Kindle, which I love, but I never read books on here, which is, I have the Barnes & Noble editions of Sherlock Holmes, volumes 1 and 2, Grimm's Fairy Tales, The Rope Trick by Alexander Lychee Tree, Chasing Vermeer, and The Right Theory, and The Calder Game. These are all a trilogy. I don't even know. The Toad on Capitol Hill by Brady, which is upside down. Another book in the Pendragon series. I'm not sure why this one is here and not up there, but, you know, whatever. I have The Complete Horowitz Horror by Horowitz, and then Journey of the River Sea, and Island of the Ants, and The Secret of Platform 13, all by Eve Ibbotson. I need to give these away to the used bookstore. I just don't know why I haven't. I have How I Changed My Life by Todd Strasser, Jeremy Fink and The Meaning of Life, Nora Roberts' Carolina Moon, My Diary, A Certain Slant of Light, and then I have like 2 advanced readers copies of books, which are The Irresistible Henry House by Lisa Grunwald, and How Clarissa Burden Learned to Fly by Connie Mae Fowler. I remember liking this one. I don't think I like that one. Tales of the Greek Heroes by Roger Lancelyn Green, Great Expectations by Charles Dickens, a German to English dictionary when I want to learn German, Climbing the Stairs by Padma Venkatraman. I have some of the Lightning Thief series by Rick Riordan. The rest, I think, are at my grandma's house. I have The Moffats and Ginger Pie by Eleanor S., which I know they're children's books, but whatever. I have Oh My Gods and Goddess Boot Camp, which are like a... What are they even called when there's just 2 books? Sorry, that was my phone. I don't even know right now. I'm so brain dead. I have Lock and Key and Dreamland by Sarah Dessen. If you say that you've never read a Sarah Dessen book, you're probably lying. Like, let's just be honest here. We'll go backwards this time. Okay, I have The Spy Who Died Twice by Michael Bar-Zohar, The Jane Austen Book Club by Karen Joy Fowler, Julius Caesar Shakespeare, Revenge of the Witch by Joseph Delaney, 10 Things That I Hate About Me by Abdel Fattah, Why We Broke Up by Daniel Handler, awesome book, City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, don't hate me, still haven't read it, No Fear, Romeo and Juliet, The Trumpet of the Swan by E.B. White, Enthusiasm by Polly Schulman, The Tsarina's Daughter, which I believe is like a historical fiction. I don't really go for those often, but I've like read 2 good ones this year, so maybe I'll read it. I don't know. U.S. History and World History for Dummies. The Adventures of Bob White and Peter Cottontail, which I know, again, children's books, but I like to keep things. I'm a hoarder of books. I have Misty of Chincoteague by Rand McNally, Top 8 by Something Thin, The Help by Catherine Stockett, The Revenge of the Shadow King, and then here I have an assortment of books by Kate Bryan. So I have some of the Privilege series, the other some of it is on my, that made sense. The rest of it's on my Kindle, and then I have some of the Private series, more of which is on my Kindle. I don't even know if these series have ended yet, if I finished them or not. I probably finished them. I really like them. I don't even know. I have the sequel to Holes, which is Small Steps by Louise Sachar. I have the Mark series by PC Cast and Kristen Cast, which everybody I knew loved these, and I just couldn't get into them. I have some French dictionaries I've never used. That's what Google Translate is for. And then I have the Looking Glass War trilogy, which includes Seeing Red and Arch Enemy by something Bador. So yeah, that's my bookcase tour. I'm going to have more books in here soon when I read the giant pile. This is the giant pile I was referring to. One day those books will make it to my bookshelf. Okay,